Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all are safe and fine. Okay, we will continue our chapter number 1 with the topic diffusion. When your mama is cooking food in the kitchen, you smelt it in another room of your house, right? Why it is? This is because molecules of the food leave it as a gas and they move around at a very high speed. Okay, this process is known as diffusion. So, diffusion is a process in which the molecules move from higher concentration to the lower concentration. Example, if you add ink in the water, the ink molecules, okay, diffuse in the molecules of water and occupy the spaces of water molecules and turn it in blue color, right? Here it comes, here these are the water molecules and the molecules of ink comes here and may turn it in which color? Blue color. Okay, now we will see the proper definition of diffusion. Look, listen here. The movement of particles from higher concentration to the lower concentration until they are spread out evenly is known as what? Diffusion. Okay, now we will learn about osmosis. What is osmosis? When you place some raisins in a cup of water, warm water, what will happen? What will you see after some time? You will see that their size increases. Why it is? Because the molecules of water move from higher concentration to the lower concentration. That means from the cup to the raisins. Through what? Through the membranes of raisins. The tiny holes in the membrane allow only water molecules to pass through it. This process is known as what? Osmosis. Okay, so proper definition. The movement of water molecules from a region of higher concentration to the region of lower concentration through a semi-permeable membrane is called what? Osmosis. Okay, again I am repeating this. The movement of water molecules from a region of higher concentration to the region of lower concentration through a semi-permeable membrane is called what? Osmosis. So students, now we will learn some difference between diffusion and osmosis and they are important. So mark it as important. Diffusion can occur in any medium, maybe solid, liquid, gas, anywhere. While osmosis occur only in which medium? Liquid medium. In diffusion, semi-permeable membrane is not needed, while in osmosis, semi-permeable membrane is needed. Now students, we will see that what happens with the root hairs. Root hairs help the plant to absorb water and minerals from the soil. These are unicellular thin-walled outgrowths of what? Outermost epidermal layer of the root. These root hairs increase the surface area of the roots for quick absorption of water and minerals. I'll show you in the diagram. Look here, students. This is what root hairs. Okay, you are seeing nucleus over here. Okay, cytoplasm is here. Okay, and this is the root hair, epidermal cell it is, and this is what? Cell wall. This is the root tip and this is what called the root cap. And look here, the root hairs. Okay. Now we will see how the absorption of water occurs. What happens? Root hairs absorb water from the soil. But by which process? By the process of osmosis. The concentration of water molecules is higher in surrounding soil than that inside the root hair cell. That is why water from the soil is absorbed by the root hairs. From these root hairs, water passes through the process of osmosis. Okay, through the process of what? Osmosis. Across the cortex layer of the root into the xylem. The membranes of the living cells of the root hairs are selectively permeable in nature, which tend to allow the passage for only some certain substances, and they restrict the passage for the others. Okay, now we will study about the absorption of minerals. Water absorbed by the root hair contains different types of minerals. These minerals are needed by the plants and they are absorbed by the roots through what? Diffusion and active transport. So, how diffusion in plants take place? Water moves into the root hairs by diffusion. It is a process in which the molecules move from higher concentration to lower concentration. In plants, when concentration of mineral molecule is higher in the soil water, when the concentration of mineral molecules is higher in where? Soil water, then inside the root hairs, what happens? The root hair absorb mineral molecules by the process of diffusion. Okay. Now, what is active transport? The movement of mineral molecules from lower concentration to a higher concentration by utilizing energy is called what? Active transport. The root hairs absorb minerals along with the water from the soil. Normally, the concentration of mineral is more inside the root hairs than the soil water. Still, what happens? Root hairs use active transport to absorb mineral molecules by using energy. This required energy is obtained by the cells of the root hairs through respiration. Now, conduction of water and minerals in the plants. The transport of substances. What? The transport of substances from one part of the plant to another part is called what? Conduction. The roots absorb water and minerals from the soil, which need to be conducted to the other parts of the plant. Similarly, what happens? Leaves prepare food for the plant, which also needs to transport it throughout the plant body, right? The conduction of water and minerals absorbed by the roots can be explained by in the terms of ascent of sap and root pressure. And this about these we will continue in the next video. Till then, stay safe, stay at home, and wash your hands again and again with soap and clean water. Thank you.